In light of the international success and popularity of Israeli dance companies, Batsheva and Bador, dance festival directors from all over the world are setting their sights on the local scene this week. The Machon Shalev Dance House, an incubator for Israeli performers together with the Foreign Ministry, are hosting artistic directors from 30 countries to introduce them to the offerings, focusing on performances tailored for children and teens. Now, over the course of 3 days, the visitors will watch a marathon of dozens of dance acts with the goal of inviting them to their respective festivals. Joining me in studio is choreographer Ruby Edelman. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You are the CEO and artistic co-director of the Machon Shalev Dance House. And before we try and break this down and why the Israeli dancers are so successful, let's have a look at the following clip of what it is that you guys are offering and take it from there. Wow. So, explain to me, why is Israel such a hub for dancing? Because many people will argue that, you know, there's not much dancing going on here. Yes.
I don't know. I think we're coming from a good starting point with the fact that Israel is already a dance empire and no proportion
It's not the high-tech empire, it's the dance empire.
Probably,
wow. Okay.
Yeah. And we are taking it from there with the fact that the Machon Shalev Dance House is setting a goal to promote excellency in dance, in professional dance. And since we did few times international exposures event for adults dance,
right.
In this point we decided to focus on how we give also to the young audience the most professional companies to work and to make works which are specifically meant for this young audience, also to build them as a future public, but also to really challenge ourselves not to go to light entertainment easily, to challenge their patient, to try to see what this field can offer from the professional level of all the Israeli dancing that we are working with in this direction.
In this direction. Now, how young, just in terms of, you know, the kids that I'm looking at dance footage, but when you say that you're trying to cater to kids, what does that mean and what are the ages? And
actually, it's vary from very young, 4 years, 6.
4?
Yeah, it's really every work that is been made, people are trying to decide rather early to which.
No, I'm asking selfishly. I have a 2.5-year-old. I'm looking for something for her to do before I'm 4. I started dancing at 7. You see where that ended.
Yeah, but as a public, I mean, yesterday we had a show of Guy Gutman, Non Troppo, and I could see 4-year-old kids freaking out on the show.
Really, like choreography and whatnot.
They wanted to join on stage dance, and that's usually the point you understand you did the right thing.
You did the right thing. If they want to be on stage dancing. And wow, no, I'm thinking out loud. And when you said that you have to, I mean, other than, and I know you're here to push things, but that Israel is a dance empire. And that's something we don't hear of every day. How much so? I mean, how involved is Israel in the dance world? There is
something with my experience, even if you are an independent choreographer in Israel and you are in this scene, average level, the moment you perform abroad, usually you are sold out just because you're from Israel. There is this branding image that goes all over, which very good choreographers before us did, and I'm very, we take this heritage and we try to stand up to the criteria, but apparently this is the status of the Israeli dance. It's a collaboration of something which have the mixture here in Israel, the location, which is a Mediterranean location plus European orientation of culture, and the mixture of those things creates something which is less common.
Because what came to mind right now is like belly ballet.
Yep, that's.
I wasn't making this. I was.
No,
this is a
you
true
go
thing.
from the roots, but
Okay.
you talk about very formal techniques, and when you mix those things, you really get things which are apparently appealing to a lot of people and challenging a lot of new
Wow.
methods.
Talwa, you're a dancer.
I need some liquor. I'm just saying. It's not the smart thing to do, you know, for 4-year-old, as you were talking before.
I was
but
about to hear, I
I'm
need
just
some
saying,
liquor first.
I need some liquor.
I'm just going to plow my 2.5 year old with some alcohol and then
She's
send her
gonna
to your
dance.
class.
She's gonna
A line of
dance.
shots before you go on stage. And,
No, actually, I think that
works for
women,
Melot's
right?
clip.
Yeah.
Like
with
in
the-
weddings and ceremonies and stuff like that, women, we don't need the liquor actually to dance, but men, they always say they do.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Except for you. Yeah.
I had my
You had my
child-
share.
I had my time to try. to
And
break.
and when we talk about groups like Bado and Batsheva, because I'm back to the empire of dance.
Yeah, go ahead.
Batsheva is very big overseas, right?
Batsheva, is probably the most known brand name of Israel and dance, which connect. But again, there is a whole huge field of creative works which are much more fringe, much more experimental. Batsheva is, for us, people who work
Right.
now in the field, is already considered dance history. In the sense that we are so much already, this is the
Advanced.
obvious thing, and we are already checking things. And those things we are interested to share with other people, not what already was recognized.
But the hub is for. So give me the name of it again. It's the core.
The
Sorry.
international exposure of dance for children and young people.
And young people.
And
Minus liquor.
minus liquor.
Minus the liquor.
Plus
No,
fun.
no. Hey. Usually they need
And,
liquor. And you're locked in studio as we move to the liquor dancer. Tal Heinrich, who's here with the web review and anything and everything that is the spiral viral.
Yes, and I want to start with a picture that went viral, very, very viral in the past 2 days. Maybe you saw it. It's coming from India in the eastern state of Bihar, where this is actually defining family values. Yes, these are parents, Yael, who climbed this wall of a school in Bihar, helping their kids cheat on an exam. So they were basically handing their children, 10th graders,